chasing a picture printed in my head. There's no time left. Images no one's ever made, colors I never could create. But if I could go back to this scene again for one more breath, taking every chance, I'ma give my all. We've been lost so many years. I can see my soul through a different lens, and the focus crystal clear. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot. Deep in my heart I feel the notes, singing the songs I've always known. I'm riding a road I never thought I'd find. No words describe. Illuminate this world for me. So many places out of reach. We've opened a story that's been brought to life. It's ours tonight. Taking every chance, I'ma give my all. We've been lost so many years. I can see my soul through a different lens, and the focus crystal clear. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot, and I'm coming ready or not. You know I'm taking my shot, and there's no way I'll ever stop. You know I'm taking my shot. These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure.
Stand your ground in the presence of a champion. Ain't no breaks when you're climbing up the pantheon. I know the plan too long, I got my handle on this new scene. Got the people acting all withdrawn, the world open. Wind in my back, I feel free, I'm in motion. Going too fast to release an explosion. Power too big, I believe that you're chosen. Like it or not, I bring heat, ayy. I rode to victory, the tour de force. Change the course, we throw it down, got no remorse. Move with force, I shout it till my voice is hoarse. Monster wars, my heart be beating out of sorts. Ayy, girl got class, but you're checking out my ID. Know I go hard, better level up for my team. 1V, 2V, EV, IV, leaving KO'd, heavy spinning, no side beam.
These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure.
Team full of stars, we the best, that's by any means. In another league, at the top of the academy. Both thought it was sweet, thinking they could walk all on the team. Cap squad, time to give him hands, since that's what he needs. My squad is colossal, he just run me if they intervene. Feel like Miller opposition, Bird to Chris, no overheat. Dog him with the K's and nines, no matter if he close to me. I'll hound him with the piece, and when it flare, he turn to smithereen. Hurt his pride, it's a battle that he won't forget. Pull up in that thing, speakers bang, know what time it is. Know we party rockin', other lames, they can't get with it. Can't dance with the stars, you muck, moving too slow for this. Cassiopeia status, big boss, yeah, send the name. Ain't no playing games, putting any talent to the shame. Trainers like Vaporeon, trying to be a part of the wave. You can't step the glory on many levels you can't obtain.
These different paths we're facing, hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure, I'm here for the treasure, treasure. Yeah.
Time power, know that I'm the one to handle it. They unaware, bearing out chances just to damage it. I'm playing fair, not just no one else is gone. Further shaking up the scene and dropping bangers like a bomb burner. Keep a keen eye out, watch for your turn. They still say luck and leave a grounded and like all fun. There's back and forth, I'm sorry, but I'm not about it. Guessing they oblivious the way the vision stays clouded. Feel like I've a part of me, one starting to hard to see. Yeah, charted, a part of me, turn to scarlet, we hardly be. I promise we can pull up with the fisticuffs. Got a knuckles, hours that is fueled by herb mysticus. Nick the claw for a dwarf in every challenge. Competition scores with no other road cannon. How could they imagine me being a foe's dragon? I'm quaking the earth, something bigger than the champion.
These different paths we're facing. Hop on the journey, let's take it. No matter what, I'll make it. I'm here for the treasure. I'm here for the treasure, treasure, yeah. I'm here for the treasure, treasure. I'm here for the treasure, treasure, yeah.
What is up, my turtles? My name is Jimmy, also known as Jimmy Tortuga, and welcome to the stream, my friends. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic start to your weekend. Happy Saturday, my friends. We're here, we are live, we're with more Illustrials Awakened pre-alpha as we continue to try to get all the stellars that are in the game, which is super exciting. I am really excited. I'm actually super excited to get playing. I've wanted to play since I played last week. So I guess without any further ado, let's get into it. We gotta hit this button so you guys can actually see the game. And we're gonna get rolling here. Let's do it. Let's do it. I gotta remember buttons. Alright, so last time we got the Funglow and Dougie, which is really, really cool and all. Unfortunately, that's not going to allow us to continue, so we'll switch with Volt Tempest. I want my Boom Bat. Probably going to do the Cryo Scorch, and that'll do for now. So let's Boom Bat. We need to get to our 10 empowerment first and foremost. So let's go ahead and get that rolling with our Thunderstorm. Yo, what's up, NZ? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Welcome into the stream, my friend. Yo, we got all 5 on that one. That is super hype. 1, 2, and we are at our 10. Very nice. And just like that, we are at our 10. Hope you are well, NZ. It's good to see you. Alright, let's grab our Cryo Scorch. I didn't mean to run into that Clovey, so let's go ahead and run. Yo, what's up, Nika? Oh no, it's Jimmy. Hi, I'm Jimmy. It's nice to meet me. I mean you. Alright, I need to remember how to keyboard. As much as I love playing, it has been a little bit. I finally have a weekend off for the first time this year, so I'm great. Fantastic. I'm happy for you. Alright, so our target today, well... Hi, Jimmy. I'm Nico. You're not Nico. You're Nika. Our target today is the elusive Lakagon, which is the 1% on the beach. So it's going to be a long hunt, kind of like what the Cryo Scorch was. But it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. So let's get it. It's, like I said, it's going to take quite some time to find the first encounter for this thing. Oh yeah, my bad. That's right. That's right. Glad to hear you have the weekend off, NZ, for the first time this year. Welcome in to the stream. Hope you're excited for some more stellar hunting. There's a Cryo Scorch up there. I don't know, is this my first time doing an actual, like, 1% spawn? I don't know if the Cryo Scorch up there was 1%. I don't know. I don't remember. It stopped snowing, hopefully for good. It is currently snowing here. So, yay. That's what I get to do after stream, is clean up after the snow. I decided not to do it today, before the stream, rather. Just simply because I don't care enough. And I got time. More snow is falling, and hopefully it'll be done by the time I'm done. And that means I will only have to do it once, rather than doing it multiple times, you know? Shoveling, that is. I do need a Cryovern still in that area. And then Astrabbit. I saw that Nimbug way up there. And then Sluggle. If it's still snowing, it doesn't make sense to clean anyway. I guess it depends. I mean, if you're going to get like another 5 inches later and there's 5 inches that have already fallen, it might be a good idea to clean it now because it's less you have to do later. I mean, if you got a snowblower, then I guess it really totally doesn't matter, but it still takes that little bit of extra time. I mean, I guess regardless, you're wasting time cleaning it, so I see it both ways. Now, if you're just shoveling it, it makes 100%. It makes 100% sense to clean it sooner rather than later. The snowblower that I have has made me lazy. If I'm going to be completely honest with you guys, the snowblower I have makes me lazy. Because I know I can just, you know, run over it with the snowblower and bam, it's done. So, I'm fortunate enough to be in that position. At least I get paid for doing it. That is true. I don't get paid. That's actually part of my responsibility as a homeowner. I think our local law is that, you know, if there's 2 or more inches on the ground, we have to clean it within like 2 hours after the stop of the storm or something like that. But they're really lax with the laws there. Because, I mean, if they're going to enforce that, they need to do a better job at keeping the public sidewalks clear. Because they do a very, very poor job overall with that. Like, there's an intersection right by my house that is just covered in snow. The sidewalk, that is. And I mean covered. You know, it became basically the snowbank of the area. Not good. Alright, so no Lakagon yet. You guys can tell that this is going to be a long hunt. But that's okay. That's what's going to make this fun and exciting when we finally get this thing. Excuse me. Excuse me. I wonder if we'll see a different stellar before we find our first Lakagon. That would be funny. It's the same here in Germany. The problem is that if someone should fall and get hurt, they could, in theory, sue you. It's part of the sidewalk. Yep. That's why my weekends were blocked. Right. No, I understand that. You know, and it's the same here. Somebody slips on your sidewalk. You know, even though it's a public sidewalk, you are responsible for it, so you could get sued. That's part of the reason I keep mine pretty clear. Yeah, not that the city's cleaned the public ones. Yeah, like, I mean, nobody lives in that one particular area or whatever. Or the bridges and whatnot. Or it takes them like a couple extra days to do the bridges. One of my friends who don't live in the area anymore, but she used to work. She used to have to walk to work from where she lived, and she had to cross a bridge. And anytime it snowed, she couldn't, significantly snowed that is, she couldn't actually get, you know, across the bridge without actually walking in the road. And when cars are going 40, 40 miles per hour, quote unquote 40, because you know they're going faster than that, you know, that is quite dangerous. And especially when it snowed, it's slippery. So. Well, I'm starting to wonder what I'm getting myself into here. We haven't even seen a Locagon yet. Oh, goodness. This is going to be fun. It's kind of funny to see that regardless where you live, some of the problems are just the same. It's funny, but it's also sad. Hey, there's our first Locagon. Let's go. Chain of Stars. We get our chain started immediately. Totally immediately. We didn't wait forever to get that first chain. Alright, Boombat. I want you to go after some of the Mustachians. Geobash hurts. Ow. Ow. Alright, so we got 8. Very nice. Very nice. So I should be able to go to my Cryo Scorch and just Blizzard it. KOs immediately, and we get our 10. Alright, and now we wait for our next Locagon, chat. And actually, what we're talking about is a lot of the reason why I don't like taking walks in the wintertime. One, I don't like the cold to begin with, so that discourages me. But even when I do walk, it's like, you know, you end up having to wear boots and whatnot, which you should be doing anyway in the wintertime. It kind of just makes sense. But you're constantly trying to truck over, like, snowbanks and snow and such. Just, again, because people, for the most part, don't... Like I said, for the most part, don't keep up with their sidewalks or anything. And to be honest, it would probably make more sense to... Another Locagon already. Nice. It would probably make more sense to do it that way because it's a better workout. So, I mean, maybe I should do it more. So... We got our second Locagon already. I've said it before, I'll say it again. I sincerely think having a chain just naturally boosts the encounter rate. Because you saw how long, guys, it took to get that first Locagon. And then we find the next one immediately. Like, oh my gosh. I feel like that hunt needs the encounter boon. I agree. I definitely agree, but yeah. I may be right. I think so. Just because it's like all of a sudden I'm in a chain, and all of a sudden you see that spawn more often. So yeah. Yo, what's up, Kong? How you doing? Marvin with the 54 months. Thank you so much, my friend. Welcome on in, friends. I hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic start to your days. It's good to see you. Bam. We're just going for Stellar Locagon on the beach. The last Celestial I need on the beach. It's a 1% spawn, so we only have a chain of 2 right now in 20 minutes. Ooh, Clovey. How are you, Clovey? Clovey number 2. No cries, boy. No cries, boy. Just got shiny Alpha Obama Snow. Nice. Congratulations, Marvin. That is super epic. Super exciting. Alrighty. And I did the backer kit this morning. I did mine yesterday. So I'm excited. I'm super excited. I didn't really add anything. I mean, I get pretty much everything anyway. With the exception of some of the earlier stuff. But yeah, no, I'm excited. I look forward to the entire process. And I cannot wait to play the full game. But I'm gonna have to. I did mine last night as well. Nice. Nice. That's so exciting. I think I actually just got lucky with that second Lockagon. Because this third one isn't appearing as quick. Barack Obama Snow. All right. Goodness. Hello, everybody. And then no spawn here. I remember the first time doing the crab, I hadn't unlocked the frost area yet. So, in order to reset the spawns, I either had to run into another Elestral or run all the way back to the cave. Barack Obama fits. That's awesome. That's actually funny. With the space as well, Marvin? Yeah, that's awesome. That is funny. Hello, Mustachians. So yeah, guys, if you happen to get access to the pre-alpha, I would highly recommend kind of focusing on getting all of the areas open first, which I didn't do, because it'll make your stellar hunts much easier, in my opinion. Plus, then you can go for anything you want. Everything's locked at 25 in the pre-alpha. So, you know, you just gotta bond with the stronger Elestrals to defeat the casters, and you'll be good to go. I'm not on X anymore, so I missed some giveaways, sadly. Yeah. That's unfortunate. And I can't even say, like, hey, you know, I could do a giveaway for you. Like, because obviously I can't. That is not for me to do. I do not have a spare key, unfortunately, for the pre-alpha. I wish I did. Slip a $50 bill, right? Right? Well, actually, I was never on X to begin with. Ever since this man bought Twitter, I was gone. Right. No, I gotcha. People really don't even call it X. I mean, like they do. They bounce between X, Twitter, is what they call it. But everybody knows what you mean. I wish Blue Sky was more active. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big social media person as it is. It's like, really, I only post. I post on both when I go live, but that's about it. So yeah, I think I just got super lucky with that second Lockagon. So, yeah. Here they say X, formerly known as Twitter. I try. And it's accurate. It is. It is 100% accurate. Yeah. I try. I used to try. I don't anymore because I'm just so busy. I mean, I kind of hate that my social media is just kind of an advertisement for me going live. And if I ever get back to videos like I want to, it'll be, you know, hey, new video. But like I said, it's just going to basically be ads for my content, which is part of the reason people follow, but they also kind of want to see what's going on with my life. So I want to get better with that, but it's just energy that I'm not 100% willing to give at the moment. I don't know. No, I know, Marvin, but, like, I want to post more than just... I do want to post more than just, you know, hey, I'm live. Hey, this video went live on my YouTube. When/if I get to more content, but, you know. It is what it is. Look at all the dancing crabs on the beach. You posted the Obama snow on both? Nice. I'll have to like it on both then. I need a social media manager. Hey, Lockagon, nice. Yeah. I mean, if I'm gonna put money into my content in that regards, I'm gonna hire an editor. And trust me, I really, really wish I could hire an editor. Yes, Guide Star, right off the bat. I really wish, and I've said that for a long time, I really wish I could hire an editor. Like, I do like to edit, but it's very time consuming. If I could just focus on creating and hire an editor where they can do their magic and make my videos, you know, super enjoyable, then let's go. Hire you? I have no idea how to do all those stuff, right? Yeah, Marvin, if you're gonna edit, you gotta stream first, you know? Everyone's probably pressured you into streaming, you know? Let's go. People tried to do that? I know they have. I've been there. I was there when they tried to do it. Marvin, you're gonna stream? You're gonna stream, Marvin? Right, Marvin? You're like, no! Mustachian. Alright, so I have a 15% more chance to run into the Lockagon. Let's see if it works. I'm here to be entertained, not to entertain. That is funny. You were the viewer, not the streamer, and, you know, we appreciate you. I still find it funny. It's like, you're not a streamer, Marvin, but how many followers do you have? You probably have a lot, including myself. I'm pretty sure I'm following you. Can I click? I can, but it doesn't tell me on my end. You have 147 followers with no streams. That is great. 0 streams with 0 streams coming in the future. No, that's a crab. Not a Lockagon. I ran into the beach. Sundial! Most from Dan's streams and TCG breaks, yeah. Man, I miss being part of those TCG breaks. I was a part of like 3 or 4 of them which was great, and it was a lot of fun. But, yeah. Lockagon. Those streams are crazy. They were. Chain of Stars. Alright, let's grab Boombat and not get hit by the Chrysbore. Clovey. Thunderstorm, let's go. I was going to be in one of Jack's breaks, but they had to cancel due to the Panini. Yeah. A lot of stuff happened because of the Panini. And we're at 10. Oh, Boombat lives by 1. Let's go. But a lot of good stuff happened because of the Panini, you know. I spent a lot of my time streaming, you know, so I built my community and, you know, got to know you, Dan, my community for the most part, because... So that was... That was a good thing, but I hated not being able to do, like, in-person events. By the end of it, it's like, by the end of it, like, I was like, look, I know you're supposed to be safe and all, but, you know, being cooped up in my house isn't exactly how I want to live my life. And I've done everything that I'm supposed to do for 2 years. At that point, it was 2 years. So it was 2022. Like, it's time to reopen stuff. Like, I'll wear a mask, I'll be safe, but it's time. It was beyond time to open things at that point. Ah! But luckily, that's when they started opening things back up, you know, which was good. Because I was starting to drive myself crazy by constantly being inside here because, you know, everything was closed. Like, literally everything was closed. Where's my Lockagon? Nothing. Oh, it's good stuff. There's a lot going on here. Alpha's on the beach. Let's go. No. Rip. Yeah, I hated it too. Not that I like to go out, but at least I have the option. Exactly. You know, there are definitely times to stay at home, but when you're forced to do it, you know, just like when you're forced to go out, you don't want to do it. It's not fun. But when you have the option, you know, at least you don't feel trapped. But yeah. Also, my main DLC decks is done, just most of the special scans. Nice! Look at Marvin working on that stuff. Let's go! Ah! I thought about the DLC this morning for ZA and everything, and I was like, would I do donut hunts and everything? And I've firm believer, it's like, I've said this since the donuts came out. It's like, I don't think I ever will, to be completely honest. Because first and foremost, it's random of what donut you get, like what powers you get inside your donut. So that means I gotta go donut shiny hunting to get the right one, which could take hours. I've seen people be on the same donut for hours. And then you gotta find the right hyperspace in order to get the Pokemon that you want. You know, once you do that, you know, that's where the work comes in. But once you do that, it's like, oh, look, shiny whatever in no time. So, yeah. Yeah, I like to stay home, watch a series, or play games, but if I have to, it's kind of meh. Right. But no, I like going to events and whatnot. Like, I mean, I would love to go to Illustral's Worlds, and I've tried so hard to kind of make it work financially for me. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to make it. Like, I'm kind of 90% sure that it's not going to be able to happen. Just simply due to the fact that, I have some work that needs to be done around the house. And I don't think it's going to be cheap. Joy of being a homeowner. So I need to kind of save my money for that rather than, you know, trip, because otherwise it's going to cost me a lot more in the long run if I don't get it fixed now. So I stopped Pokemon for now. Don't want to burn out before February. That's fair. That is perfectly fair. I will be back with Pokemon tomorrow. I still am enjoying the Zone 20 hunting. And I look forward to getting that Alpha Chikorita at some point. I didn't even bother to try. I know I can't afford a trip to Vegas. Yeah, that's fair. And like I said, it's like my thing is like if I really wanted to go, and I do, but I also have to be responsible. You know, if I really wanted to go, I 100% could make it happen, but yeah. Flight alone is around 6K. Goodness. I mean, for the particular flights that I was looking at, I was looking around $600-700 myself, because you know everything is going up and whatnot. But yeah, hopefully next Worlds will be in Europe. Yeah, tell Dan you need it in Europe. I do really wonder if this guide star actually works. Because I have an extra 15% encounter. You figured I'd be seeing more. Like, I'm gonna be honest, it's like, I really do think that's a bug. Because I've noticed this on several Elestrals. I get the guide star, and sometimes I always feel like I see less. I didn't mean to run into the crab there. Which is like the opposite of what it's supposed to do. I mean... I think at the rate I'm going, I'm on pace to see one every 10 minutes. Which is a little strange, to be honest. Actually. Maybe this will help boost my odds to find one. If I come all the way over here and there's an Alestral there, let's run into it. It resets the spawns. And then jumping into the frost area fully resets the spawns. There's another one, finally. I'm gonna do Chain of Stars. So, yeah, that's only our 5th one. Hey, there's finally another one right off the bat. And of course, I can't run into it because I don't have 10 empowerment. Alright, boom bat. Let's go. We gotta get our 10 empowerment back. Oh, as much as I want another encounter, it's like I really, really want Lone Soul. I really want Lone Soul next. Because then I can not even have to worry about healing. I can just come back and, you know, just keep running into the Lockagons as I see them. Like, it's going to be difficult. To get this thing if I don't encounter it. I get that, but I need to encounter them more and faster. Like, I can't let, like, the one that I let go because I couldn't run into it. Whoops. Didn't mean to run into that. So, still no Locagon over there. None right there. And then Mustachian, so let's grab that, run. Like I said, I'm kind of hoping that'll help boost my encounter rates overall. There's another one, let's go. Alright, I need Lone Soul, please. Lone Soul, let's go. No. I mean, I guess Flickering Star to start is okay. Because Star Sight isn't going to help me at all. This doesn't appear at all in Tall Grass. I mean, the chain restores 30 SP. I mean, I guess that'd be good, but we'll do Flickering Star. Alright. Switch back to Boombat. Let's run into one of the crabs. Let's do Thunderstorm. And we got 5. There goes Boombat. Actually, I think that kind of works, because I think if I do Blizzard, that actually gives me 3 empowerment. It does. Nice. So we get our 10 out of 10 immediately. And now we are ready for the next Locagon. And we've run into a couple, so let's just kind of poke around. It doesn't look like there's anything here. Alright. Instead of running into this sundial over there, let's just reset. Let's just reset, chat. I think it'll be the easiest. Also, you bet 100% that I am paying attention to these Alestrals up there for potential Stellar. I am not going to fail one like I did the Cryoling the one time. It is not going to happen. Not at all. I should look to see. There's Sluggle. Alright. I know the last chain I did for Dougie, I didn't get Lone Soul until, like, the very end of the chain. Like, and still, while it helped, you know. Not what I wanted to see. Sluggle. Sundial. Lockagon. 2 of them. Chain of Stars. Alrighty, let's go heal. Warp up. Moss Station. Alright, so we're gonna heal. Let's get our Boom Bat. We're gonna attack this Moss Station. Grass Crab. Owie. And then we do another Thunderstorm, which will knock them out. And we're at 10 anyway, so let's go. Let's do it. Clovey. I can't say it enough. I can't wait to play this game. Yeah. I can't wait for... I can't wait to play, like I said, the full game either. I really can't. Ah! I ran into the sundial. No! Give the Lockagons, please. Nothing. There's another Lockagon. Let's go. Alright. We'll do another Chain of Stars. Very nice. And then Boom Bat. There's another Lockagon already down there. I hate that I can't run into it. Got our 5, Gia Bash, goodbye Boom Bat. Go into our Cryo Scorch, and we Blizzard. There's our 10 out of 10. Like, alright, fine. It's like, if you don't want to give me Lone Soul, fine. But give me Jumpstart then. Right now, I enjoy playing TFT, but would love a new monster catcher. Yeah. Lockagon! I got you. Remind me what TFT is, Enzy? Chain of Stars. Well, our flickering star was still there. Nope. Guess we'll do the Soothe Spirit. Why not? It's the auto chess battle for, thing from League of Legends. Gotcha. Gotcha. Well, Boombat's down, so yeah, let's go heal. No Lockagon? No Lockagon. I saw you up there, Cryspore. Alright, so let's heal. We'll switch to Moonbat. We got Moss Station. There we go. Alright, Thunderstorm, let's go! Alright, so we're at 10 out of 10 already, which is nice. Alright, Cryo Scorch. I see the Werepup. Cryspore, no! It's not worth it! Crabs on the beach. Dancing on the beach. Lockagon! Let's go. I got Concise Beats because it was free on Epic Games, but I couldn't get myself to play it yet. Gotcha. I got a ton of games that I haven't really played yet. I am going to Chain of Stars. One of the biggest games that I want to play that I somewhat started and then I just haven't gotten back to yet is Hyrule Warriors. The Imprisoning War. So I look forward to really playing that. But yeah, I mean, I started playing it, but I haven't gotten super far in the game yet. And 3 is not going to do it, Boombat. I need you to do your 5, like, all the time. Because you do 3, you only get up to 8. Crap. Thunderstorm. And now it does 5. Geobash, no. Haven't played any because gotta admit not the biggest Zelda fan, and that's okay. I'm not a gigantic Zelda fan. I mean, obviously I like my Ocarina of Time. Like, I enjoy Ocarina of Time just simply due to the fact that, one, it's just a good game, and when I do it randomized, it just makes it fun to play. Because every time you gotta kind of think, it's like, you know, you can only do so much in the game, of course, but, you know, how you go about getting to the final boss is always different. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom. I don't entirely know why I couldn't get into Breath of the Wild, but, like, I don't know, Tears of the Kingdom just hit all the right notes for me, and it was great. It was a great game. See another Lockagon. Unfortunately, I can't run into it. I need you to hit 5 here. Yeah, let's go. Cryo Scorch. Let's go. I remember I played Breath of the Wild, but never finished yet. I mean, I know Breath of the Wild was a really good game, and I don't deny that, but I don't know. I just got more into Tears of the Kingdom than I did Breath of the Wild. Lone Voyager. I don't want Lone Voyager. I want Lone Soul. Looks like my flickering star finally went out. I mean, I'll take Lone Voyager, but I want Lone Soul. Alright, well, let's go heal. I'm kind of thinking at this point it's Voltempest's time to shine. Come here, P-Gust. I had one Zelda game for the Game Boy Color, and there were two of them with seasons and something with time. Don't know if you know what I mean. Yeah, or Seasons and Ages, I think it was. Seasons and Ages. Maybe it was Oracle of Time. Obviously different than Ocarina of Time, but I do think I know what you mean. I really haven't been the biggest Zelda fan overall. But I do like the games. Or I want to anyway. Owie. Alright. I do think it is unfortunately time to say goodbye to our friends. And it's time to let Voltempest lead. Oh, Sprouter. What's up, buddy? But I never finished that. Maybe because I don't like action RPGs in general. It could be. I mean, you notice a lot of the stuff that I play, like, on Invisible Corporations and even a few of the things on my channel. Lockagon! Is action-based RPGs. Chain of Stars. Boop. I loved all the old Final Fantasy games. I kind of feel you'd like Persona. Like, it's a long RPG, but it's definitely turn-based. Persona, I mean, it is a long game, 100% long, but... Another Lockagon. Let's do Thunderstorm. So if I can do 4, I can get rid of those. Voltempest strong. I played some Persona, it was nice. Awesome. But yeah, I mean, I like a lot of action RPGs. Like, that's always been... That's always been some of my favorite. I mean, don't get me wrong, the turn-based is cool and all. Lockagon! But I definitely like when I can, you know... I definitely like kind of like real-time combat versus turn-based. Another Lockagon over there. I think my guide star is finally working. Because we're all of a sudden seeing a lot more Lockagons. Thunderstorm. Pommel hurts. Ow. I am dazed, apparently. My attack is lowered. Nimbug, Hurricane. Rather than try to do Thunderstorm, just Hurricane it and go bye-bye. Actually, Kong, who was in the chat, I don't know if he's still here, but Kong has started Persona 5. Where is everything? Did I destroy everything? Oh my gosh. I have some games I bought because they had tournament and didn't finish them though. The whole package has to be right. I think that's true with any game. I really do. I think that's true with any game. Double Lockagon. Yeah, now all of a sudden my encounter star is working. Because we are getting a ton of Lockagons now. Alright, jumpstart Lone Soul, please. No. Alright, let's do another Guide Star. We're gonna really start finding these Lockagons now. Three doesn't work here, Vol Tempest. I'm gonna Hurricane this one. That gets us to 7. It's not a great JRPG, but with any... the grinding is too much. Well, Persona just overall is a long game. I don't know enough about Bravely Default, but I know Persona is just a long game. If you're playing Persona 5, I mean, assuming you're watching and not skipping cutscenes and whatnot, expect to play over 100 hours just to beat the game. It is a long game. Chain of Stars. Basically, it's like playing a Nuzlocke without rare candies. That is horrible. And I've done that. I have actually done that. Oh, goodness. Alright, I beat the Mustachian. And then we have a Lockagon over here. I try to get rare candies if possible. Yeah, I do too. Nobody wants to grind for hours. Yeah. I'm curious to see what they do with this game for, like, the Nuzlocke modes and everything. Nobody wants to watch you grind for hours either? No. No, they don't. I mean, grinding for shinies / stellars are one thing. But actually training and... like, you're accomplishing things, but you're also not accomplishing anything either. There's a lot of Lockagons on my screen. But not for levels? No. No. Bam! Alright. Lockagon is going to be right there. Just don't run into it. I need to go heal. Hi, Chrysbor. How you doing? Ah! It! Nimbug, leave me alone. I need to go heal. The only game I do this in and have fun with is Final Fantasy X. I don't know, I think grinding in games is just like a thing. I mean, I can't think of any game where you don't grind. Like, I can't, and I think that's a lot of the reason why ZA is just kind of, you know, it's a good game and all, but it's definitely not my favorite, and part of the reason I liked Arceus more. Not that you didn't grind in Arceus, but, like, to me, ZA is Pokemon the grind. I didn't grind in Uno? No, I didn't. No, you don't. I mean, I guess it kind of is. You gotta grind playing with those dang CPUs. Archie and Shorty and Ringo. That is quite a grind. Ringo. Don't touch me. Alright, Lockagons. I picked this one. Chain of Stars. Healing Surge. Actually, that might help a little bit. And that's the best one anyway, so let's do it. You have to grind if you want to go pro, that's right. Ow. I should have did Hurricane. I should have did Hurricane there. Dang it. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so Locagon's still here. Let's grab the Locagon here. Professional Uno eSport player Image Tortuga incoming. Oh my gosh, it's like the thing with Uno. The thing with Uno is that Uno is entirely luck based. Like, I don't even know if you can be professional at it. But yeah, rebranding, that's right. There are 2 Lockagons on the beach. Oh, goodness gracious. Image Onu. I am Image Onu now. Beware. Ow. I just got sliced. That hurts. You can tip the scales sometimes if you count cards, right? I still think there's a lot of luck involved in winning Uno. Too much luck. Skill doesn't totally matter. Dad Mustachian. Where'd all the Lockagons go? There it is. I get a little SP back, but nothing crazy. Probably gonna go heal now. Just gotta make sure I don't hit this Locagon that's here. I knew it was gonna be there. It's like shiny hunting. It's not that different. Well, shiny hunting, like, yes, it's luck-based, but you can also mess it up easier, and there's faster ways to do it. I don't feel like there's that in Uno. Yeah, Pigus versus Voltempest. Not even a chance. It doesn't even have a chance. I'm gonna say I need all 5. Yes, let's go. We did it. Ah. There's a Locagon. Immediately on the beach. Well, Enzi, you were right. Definitely needed the encounter power, which we did get. And I think that's helping. Now if I could just get Lone Soul. I got another Lone Voyager. What do I get rid of for that? Because I would like to get rid of that. I think I get rid of... It's either Soothe Spirit or Healing Surge. I think Soothe Spirit. Let's get the second Lone Voyager. Only one crab on the beach. Thunderstorm. Lockagon appears. Another Lockagon. I can't run into them right now. I don't have 10. Like I said, this is why I want Lone Soul. Or, like I said, even Jumpstart would help. Lockagon. Crap. Thunderstorm. Alright, now we got 10 out of 10. Oh, God. Oh, heck. I got stuck between the two of them. Yeah, I did. The Voltempest didn't help me either because it blocked my south exit. That's where I was going to try to go. That means I'm going to have to heal more, but it is what it is. Alright, so there's a Lockagon over there. Lockagon's over there. Well, Tempest is a traitor. They all are. Like, Cry Scorch, Boombat, they all are. They all trap you. You can't run into your Celestial. Like, they don't swap over. There is collision there. The bond is a scam. That's right. Guys, don't play this game, actually. You don't actually bond with the Celestials like they said they are. They betray you by trapping you. Kappa. Chain of Stars. Boink. Alright. Thunderstorm. Let's go. We got it. Alright, next one. We are gonna Thunderstorm. And we did it. I'm gonna have to heal after this one, though. Because I only have 10 SP left. Alright. You. Come here. We're gonna Chain of Stars. Bam! 3647. Very nice. Yo, we got a third Guide Star. I think we're actually pretty good here. Wandering Stars Gambit would be nice. I don't really have anything that I want to get rid of for it at this particular point. And actually, I think if I get... Well, I think when I get Lone Soul, I'll probably get rid of Healing Surge. So... yeah. Well, I can't go heal. Yeah, well, that's why I was kind of debating between healing and whatnot. I'll be honest. The reason I kept the healing over the SP is simply due to the fact that if I lose my party, I lose the chain, and I didn't want to get into a spot where I would, you know, lose the chain. Like, this would be hack to break. So I need to be careful. Alright, P-Gust isn't even really worth my time. Clovey, on the other hand, is pretty good. If I can hit all 5 Thunderstorm, that would be fantastic. Nope. Unfortunately, we do another 2. Okay, it doesn't survive. Full Tempest too strong. And just give me a Mudlet. Mudlet, Hurricane, bam! We're at 10 out of 10 now. And again, I've said it before, it's like, let me, even give me Jumpstart. Like, I'll be able to do what I need to do with just getting Jumpstart. Lockagon. We're ready for Lockagon. Yes. Okay. Chain of Stars. 3604. There are no crabs on the beach. I probably knocked them all out, and I haven't reset the map yet. I need to remember to reset the map when I go back and heal in the forest. Lockagon, Lockagon. There we go. I'm gonna say don't accidentally run into a Lockagon. Just focus on the crabs. Alright, Lockagon right here. Chain of Stars. 3561. No wishes this time. We'll get a wish next time. Come here, crab. We're gonna thunderstorm. Very nice. Alright. I think these have been nothing but Lockagons. So I probably just need to reset. Oh, I don't know. Sorlet, you want to be my guinea pig? Pun not intended. We're going to pass and get 30 SP back. Shields up. I'm going to pass again and get another 30. Shields up again. And let's see if I can do it a third time and get all the way up. There's Tornado. We tank that. And then we thunderstorm. And then shields up again, which I honestly don't care. That actually worked. I get nervous skipping my turn because I know not to do that with the crab because it has slice, and for whatever reason, slice is extremely powerful. And then because I still have healing surge, I get health all the way back, so that's not a bad thing. So that's good. I don't know. Lone Soul, please. No! No, just no. Ugh. Oh, I only do 3 that time. That's gonna hurt. Owie. Alright, we do Hurricane here because that gives us 3. Rather than the 2 with Thunderstorm, because I'll knock it out in 1. And then, if we hit the next one, we can just Hurricane it and get to the full 10. Bam. There we go. Easy peasy. And the Locagon is still right here to grab for the next chain of stars. $34.75. Very nice. Locagon there. Is there one over here? There is not. Alright, let's go fully heal. Oh no, I ran into the thing. Mudlet, no. Alright, let's go fully heal. Oh, P-Gust is here. Hi, P-Gust. I saw you at the corner of my eye. Alright, let's Thunderstorm. Oh, I was hoping to get that 5th. Owie. Not bad. If P-Gust is still down there, we can just knock it out for... Full Tempest Pleased. For 10 out of 10, but it wasn't. Alright, watch. Watch. We'll knock out the Maustachian then. Hurricane. Bam! KO. Full Tempest strong, guys. Is very strong. There's a Locagon on the beach immediately. Very nice. Chain of Stars. 34-32. Very nice. So now Locagon up there. Alright, and now we got crabs. We got crabs to fight. Let's go. Thunderstorm should knock it out. Very nice. So we're what? 10 out of 10? Alright, let's do it. Chain of Stars. Yay! There it is, chat. Alright, so... Yeah, I think we get rid of Healing Surge. Lone Soul. Alright, let's go heal up once more before I get Chainbound Zeal. And I can't heal again. We heal. We run into the P-Gust. And we get our 10 out of 10. So now this is about to go. This is about to go zooming. Let's go. You know, I haven't seen Jumpstart in forever, by the way, chat. Like I said, I would have been even fine with Jumpstart. Lockagon, Lockagon. There it is. Alright, we're going to Chain of Stars you. 3346. And then no more. Alright, let's reset. Another Lockagon right there. Chain of Stars. 3303. And this is where the chain starts going burr. So we got 2 Encounter, 2 Lone Voyagers, and Lone Soul right now. That's awesome. We're gonna skip that one. Another Lockagon right here. I'm gonna Chain of Stars. 3217. Lockagon right there. Chain of Stars. Alright, let's see if this one is over here. It is. Very nice. Chain of Stars, and we get another wish already. Let's go. And no Chainbound Zeal. I don't need anything else here, so let's go ahead and skip. Excuse me, Voltempest, get out the way. There's crabs there. Alright, double Lockagon right there. And we just Chain of Stars. Let's go. 3088. I love being able to just, you know, run into them, Chain of Stars, and bam. Like, it's super crazy. There it is. So we take away one of the Lone Voyagers for Chainbound Zeal. But now we can't heal outside of battle. Which is fine. There's a Lockagon. What's up, Nika? Let's go. Nah, I was gonna say, I'm cold. Have you gotten warm since last weekend? No, not really. So you're still cold. Got it. I wish I could help. Heaters are expensive. All right, we should have this Lockagon hopefully relatively soon. It's been a nice chain so far. And we are going to just continue to roll. There's a couple Lockagons there. Always looking for the stellar, preferably before I get the chain all the way down with the odds, but that has happened. Sprouter did that to me. It spawned on 1 in 2,000 something, which was awesome. Living in the UK doesn't help. It's cold here too. Like we are, I can actually tell you, we're 24 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's not the coldest it's ever been here, but it's not warm either. Another Lone Soul, that's not going to help us. Another Guide Star, we're finding plenty, so I don't need that. So, like I said, really the only other thing that I would really need is another Chainbound Zeal. That would be the only thing I would swap at this point. Because at this point, other than having a second Chainbound Zeal, this particular chain is perfect. Alright, Lockagon here. Chain of Stars. We're going to do 2540. Very nice. Let's grab this one, I guess. Chain of Stars. Drops to 2470. Very nice. Oh, that Lockagon disappeared. Alright, that's fine. Chain of Stars. 23.99. And we get yet a third Lone Soul. Of course, now you're going to taunt me with it. See, I can show up. Alright, and no more Lockagons on the beach right now, so let's get it. No Stellars up there. Like I said, I've been eyeballing. I haven't just been entering and exiting. I have 100% been eyeballing that. I will not fail the same way I did before. The only way I'll fail a Stellar up there is if I can't get to it in time, like, without running into something else. Like a Glimbat. Frickin' Glimbats. Frickin' bats. Right, Enzy? Hate the bats. Bam! 2180. 2180. Lone Voyager again. Don't need it. Alright. We're good. Those poor bats. At some point, I gotta hunt the bats, too. I got the Boom Bat. Gloombat we found in the, at least in the first cave, they're actually not aggressive. So when I Stellar Hunt that, I'll Stellar Hunt it in that cave. Glimbat, unfortunately, I'll have to Stellar Hunt in the Frost area. So... And I promise you I will not be doing Encounter Power on that, because I don't want a ton of bats flying at me. Although that does sound fun, doesn't it? That sounds like fun content. When I do the Glimbat, just try to get some Encounter Power. And then just try to dodge all the bats, otherwise I'm gonna lose my chain. Handicapped yourself? That's right. That actually, like, that sounds terrible, but it also sounds like fun content. Lockagon, no stellars, alright. Suffering for content. Chain of Stars, 1952. We are below 2,000 now. We don't have a second chain bound yet. Oh my gosh. Let's grab this one. Chain of Stars. 1874. And then this Lockagon is here. We're gonna clash. Chain of Stars. Bam! 1795. And then... Oh, I thought we were gonna get a wish there. I thought that was 3. Apparently not. Pretty sure that was 3. That's interesting. I thought that was 3. I did 3. Maybe I got a wish on the first one, and I don't remember that. My bad. I know how to count. Lockagon. And there's our 10 out of 10. Chain of Stars. We drop to 1715. And then a wish now. Yeah, there we go. Another Lone Soul. That's the 4th time we've seen that. When I don't need it anymore. I already have it. I don't need to stack Lone Souls. That doesn't make any sense. Odds for the Lockagon are 1 in 16 something or other. Alright, Lockagon right here. Chain of Stars. Bam! 1 in 1552. And then we got another one over here. We do this time. Yay. $14.69. Nice. Very nice. Excuse me, Voltempest. You're in the way again. Lockagon. Chain of Stars. 1 in 1385. We're almost at the usual Shiny Charm odds. 1 in 1365. Let me just turn Chainbound Zeal off real quick, and we'll just use Lone Voyager. Chain of Stars. Bam. 1 in 1300. That did 85. It dropped our odds by 85. So this one will be 86 now. Sure was. Flickering Star. Nope, we're good. We got good wishes. We don't... Doesn't look like it's going to give me that second Chainbound Zeal, but that's fine. We're at a really good spot already. We're 1127. Alright, Chain of Stars. Bam. 1039. And then we got this one on the beach. Chain of Stars. Bam. And we are now in triple digits, chat. No Chainbound Zeal. So we don't change. But we are now in triple digits. 1 in 950, I believe it said. Look at the crabs dancing on the beach. All right. Got 3 Lockagon. Let's get it. Chain of Stars. Bam. 1 in 860. And then we got... Bam. 769. Nice again. Haha. Another Lockagon right here. I like how they're all just kind of lined up right here. Chain of Stars. 1 in 677, chat. Lone Voyager, Lone Soul. Frickin' 5th time I've seen that. My gosh. Go away. Oh, nothing else on the beach this time. Oh. Kind of crazy. Let's run into the Mustachian instead of going all the way back. There's a Lockagon. I knew that it was going to be there. Alright, 1 in 584. And then this one's over here this time. Yeah. Yeah. Chain of Stars. 1 in 490. Please be quiet. I'm trying to watch a cutscene that I really care about. No. I'm just gonna flat out say no this time. No. 1 in 395. Let's go. Hey, look, there's our second Chainbound Zeal, just in time for the end of the chain. Let's go. Just in time for the end of the chain. I know you was kidding. I'm kidding too. I think. Are you sure you were kidding? I don't even know. I'm not even watching a cutscene? Yes, you are. Don't lie to me. You're not lying. Wait, which one's the lie? I'm so confused. Ah! I think, yeah. It hurts. It hurts when I do that. 1 in 95. We're right there. 1 in 10 is incoming. Chain of Stars. And we hit 1 in 10. Let's go. I don't need to make a wish. Alright, let's run into the crab. Let's get our 10 out of 10. And then Well, the crabs are going to start moving. Yeah. I had a feeling that was going to happen. I need to move. Get out the way. B. There we go. Let's put Cryo Scorch. I want Cry's Boar. It'll be a good one to have in. And who else is tough? Twindra? Twindra's tough. I mean, I can put the regular Cry's Boar. I can put the actual Octagon as well. You know, it's good stuff. But this one over here is going to be Stellar, chat. Ready? Ready? Wow, look at that Stellar. This is so good. Oh my god. You're ready to bond with the Stellar. Let's go. All right. Do we see it? No. 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 Try not to run into him. This one over here, it's not even here. All right, now I gotta get back. Don't touch me. All right, let's run into the crab. We'll reset the spawns. And Stellar right there. Yeah, there it is. Let's go. Let's go. That looks so good. Look at it. Ah. I love it so much. I love it. I love it. It's so good. Stellar Locagon is mine. Look at the red. Let's go. It's so worth it. It's so worth it. It is. Oh my gosh. All right. Now let's bond with this thing and hopefully not fail it. Let's do it. Let's go. I'm ready. Yeah, let's go. Stellar Locagon is mine, bonded with, and of course, chain complete. Let's go. Let's get some hype in the chat for that one. Such a great Stellar. Such a great Stellar. Let's go. Stellar Locagon replacing the Voltempest is so good. Ah. It's so good. It really does look great. Oh my gosh. I knew it was going to be red, but I didn't even know it was going to be like that. It's got Trident of Poseidon, so it will not be... It will not be a Stellar Hunter. I mean, I can help knock out some Celestials, but... Very nice. And one of the best parts about this here is that I got 10 out of 10 from the previous chain, so I can immediately jump into my next hunt. Let's go. GG's. Thanks for the hype. Thanks for the GG's, my friends. Let's go. So great. So I do not want to heal because I will lose my empowerment. But we can save again. We've already saved. So let's go. That is super hype. All right. I am going to get a quick break in, my friends. I am going to just, you know, kind of leave... Actually, let's leave the cave music. We haven't been in the cave that much. Let's enjoy it with the cave and whatnot. I'll leave the cave music on. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. My sister called a moment ago, so I want to call her back, and we'll go from there, and then we'll do our next Stellar hunt. So I'll be right back, my friends. Hello, everybody. I got lost. I got lost. Nah, just talking with my sister, kind of finalizing plans and everything. Oh my goodness. That Lockagon looks so good still. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go for an easy hunt. We haven't hunted in the forest, I think, since the Sprouter, rather. I keep saying Centarbor. I'm gonna go for a little Nimbug here. It should be relatively easy. Right? Right? I just gotta remember not to actually, you know, destroy the... destroy the Nimbugs. But I hope you guys got up, stretched and everything. Thanks for being patient with me. I don't usually like to take those long breaks, but I needed to, I don't need to heal. I needed to, like I said, hash out some things. Again, nothing bad. It's just, a lot going on. Alright, I need to rearrange my stuff here. I do want Voltempest in. Let's bring Kreisbohr back down. Twindra. I want my Boombat back. As much as I love you, Lockagon, you're not going to help here. Then we got that there. Yo, what's up, Tiller in chat? How you doing, my friends? XG Mazdo, Floretta. Tiller is an uwu kitty. Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so happy you guys feel that way about Tiller. Tiller, welcome, and chat, welcome to the stream. My name is Jimmy, also known as Jimmy Tortuga. Playing some Alestrals Awakened pre-alpha, which is very, very cool. Hope you guys are having an absolutely fantastic day, and I hope you guys enjoy. What's up, Mark? Moy Curl, it's good to see you. What's up, Tiller? How's everything? Get any cool shinies today? Oh my god, this reminds me of the OG Final Fantasy graphics. Nice. Yeah, this is Alestrals Awakened. It's in pre-alpha, done by Dan. And it's been a lot of fun to kind of play the pre-alpha. And I hope you guys enjoy. We are doing a form of shiny hunting called Stellar Hunting. It's basically Alestral's form of shinies. And if you have any questions about how my methods work and the methods and everything, it should be good. Yo, what's up, Zay? How you doing? Welcome into the chat. Alright, so we're at 10 out of 10. Cryo Scorch. Let's get it. Tiller, I hope you had an awesome stream, awesome morning. Welcome in. And always appreciate the raid, my friend. If you guys were here already and not following Tiller, please make sure you do so. Tiller is an absolute amazing friendo. But yeah. I love the game so far. Still no seller for me. I did get a few alphas today. Nice. Very awesome. Still no seller. Wait, you got access to the pre-alpha, Tiller? Yo. You loving the game so far? Ah, that's awesome. Yo. I hope you enjoy it. Tiller is an uwu kitty. He is. He is. What's up, Game and Luke? How you doing, my friend? Let's do P-Gust. I did, yeah. Dane gave me access from a Twitter giveaway. Yo, you won one of the Twitter giveaways? Let's go. Yo, I'm super hyped for you. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Hopefully you'll be able to get your first Stellar soon. You'll have to let me know which one you end up getting first. That would be awesome. The Stellar luck has been rough. You got this, though. You got this. I believe. You're hunting Mustachian on the beach? Let's go. That was one of my first hunts, too. And bye, Boombat. Actually, the Alestral that just went down was my first stellar. I said as soon as I got access to the pre-alpha that I would get the Stellar Boombat. I love the black and red. It just looks so good. I see a Nimbug. It seems like an easier one to start with. It definitely is because of the amount of spawns that you just naturally get. You don't have to like manipulate encounters like and whatnot. So unlike what I had to do just a little bit ago, we just actually got Stellar Locagon, which is really cool. But that's a 1% spawn on the beach. That's so sick. It was pretty cool. Not gonna lie. But it did take 2 hours to get, so not the easiest stellar to get. Alright, let's heal. I want my Boombat back. Boop. I've hunted 7 and nothing. Are you doing the chain method like what I'm doing or anything? Like the chain of stars? Oh no, I ran into Nimbug here. Crap. Yeah, chaining. Okay. You got 7 hours and nothing? That's interesting. Very interesting. It goes down really slow? Yeah, it does. It definitely does. Alright, I had to bond with this because if I ran from it, I'd break my chain, and if I knock it out, I break my chain. So, and I don't have enough to use Chain of Stars right now. I gotta be careful here. That's the only problem with doing, like, kind of this area here. So, I guess I just... boom. If I bind it, it saves the chain? That is correct, yes. If I bond with it, it saves the chain. Correct. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Is that part of what's taking so long? Thanks for telling me. Yeah, absolutely. If you have any questions, you know, I definitely can, you know, kind of hopefully guide you in the proper way. Oh gosh, I'm trapped now. Silly P-Gust. Alright, let's go for the Moss Station. Let's go. We got our 10 out of 10 here. I gotta grab some food, but I'll be lurking. Come on, Stellar, let's go. Tiller, thanks again for all the love. I really do appreciate it. Bringing your community over. And of course, anybody else who came in Tiller's chat, I really do appreciate you checking out the stream. I also understand you gotta get food, raid and run, etc. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Alright, Chain of Stars, bam! So now that's going to go down a little faster because I have the Flickering Star. Try to avoid the grass as best as I can. Boombat, I got 57. Might as well heal, I'm right here. There's no penalty. Like I said, we'll just stay out of the grass and... we'll go from there. Alright, Nimbug, Clovey works. Alright, Thunderstorm, let's go. Boombat, I need you to do more than 3, my friend. I need you to do more than 3. Owie. All right. So now we switch not to Boombat to Cryo Scorch. Sorry, was AFK? No worries. Appreciate the shout out for Tiller Nika. No worries whatsoever. So Chain of Stars into the Nimbug. That does a lot. Chain of Stars does a lot to Nimbug. Clovey. Yeah, we can bump it. Come here, Clovey. Thunderstorm. Pummel hurts. Ow. I'm dazed. No. Alright, Voltempest Thunderstorm this time. And I still gotta get one more because yes. Hi, Dazed. I'm Nika, lol. Ha, ha, I get it. You made a funny. I see a Boombat. P-Gust! I am now trapped. I can no longer escape. Alright, Cryo Scorch. Nimbug. Alright, we're gonna Chain of Stars. Bam! I think that was 3, so we should get another wish here. Yeah. Lone Voyager again to start. That's not a bad thing. Let's go. Let's do it up. So we're gonna do Voltempest. I got a Nimbug, I guess. And then we'll throw the Boombat right here. Oh, I can't do that. Hold on. Yeah, that works. Alright. Alright, gotta heal. Need some SP. Yo, what's up? A band Slam. How you doing, friend? Welcome into the stream. I hope you were well. Owie. Yo, what's up, Tegan? How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Where do you get this game? If you do !Awakened, I believe you should be able to wishlist it on Steam. The game is actually not out yet. This is a closed pre-alpha of the game. There's Nimbug. I apparently didn't get 10 out of 10. Oh, God. This game looks amazing. It's been a lot of fun. And again, it's like a reminder. Oh, God, I almost killed it. I forgot. Oh, that was nuts. That was bad. That was actually really bad. I almost failed that chain. And a reminder, this is only the pre-alpha, so I mean they cooked this in like 3 or 4 months or whatever it was. I don't remember the actual time frame. And now they have 2 years because the game isn't slated to release until the end of 2027. So they got 2 years to polish the game, add the actual mechanics, and it's just going to be awesome. And I so look forward to that. Can't wait for the alpha. Yeah, the alpha, the closed alpha will be coming out in summer 2024, 26 rather. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know why I went backwards in time, but... Alright, Moss Station, let's go. Alright, we got Thunderstorm rolling. And I got all 5. Let's go. Nice. Voltempest is a powerhouse. Alright, Chain of Stars, let's go. 1 in 39.85. P-Gust here. Relatively easy. I think I can get 4 with Thunderstorm rather than the 5 that I would get with Hurricane. So, yeah. Let's go. I like how my command says expect to see bugs, but for the most part, like, for me anyway, I feel like it's been running smooth. I still question sometimes if the Guide Star, which is extra encounter for the wish mechanic here, works properly every so often, but I mean, we saw it with the Locagon. Once I got the second one, you know, it was just basically nothing but Locagon. So yeah, Nimbug is a bug, so we see bugs. That is true. That is very true. 100%. So my bad. I've seen all the bugs. Yo, we got Siracoon, Charcoon, Flamamoth. Werepup. That's not what I wanted to see. Alright. There's a Nimbug. Chain of Stars. 39.62. Let's go. I mean, I'm typically doing Farsight, so I'm doing the roaming Alestrals. I don't want the one that breaks when I run into the grass. That's bad. That's very bad. I don't want it. I think if I hit the Moss Station 5 times, it actually KOs it. It does. Okay. Noted. Noted. Alright, let's reset the spawns, because I have knocked out a lot of Alestrals. And then there's a P-Gust down here. And then Hurricane. I think we Hurricane. Bam! Yeah, we get 10 out of 10. And we don't have to worry about the animations. Let's go! Alright, where is my next Nimbug? There it is. There's 2 of them. $39.34. So yep, early on the number goes down, but as we hopefully get better chains, we'll be good. Actually, I was gonna heal, but I still got 70 SP. We're good. We'll be fine. I guess it doesn't totally matter. Because either way, it'll be 3. Let's just do Hurricane. less animation. And then I can do another hurricane on the next non-Nimbug Celestial that I find. No P-Gust this time, though. Reset spawn. Aha. I will take out both Molstations at the same time. Blam! do 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 do. Chain of Stars. Bam. 3906. Nothing. No problem. Alright, I need to heal my SP. So let's do that. I saw you there, Dougie. Alright. I'm just going to keep picking on the Moss Station here. Owie. And then we do Hurricane, because that'll bump it up to 7. Very good. Excuse me. Let's see. So, what do we got here? Oh, gosh. Any Clovies? Yeah, there we go. There's a Clovie. Like I said, the problem is if I scratch the Nimbug and then I use Chain of Stars, it knocks the Nimbug out, and that will ruin the chain, so I don't want to attack the Nimbug if I can help it. Alright, I think we get a wish here. We do. We do. Celestial Challenger is a good one. This gives us -7 for each Celestials we defeat. That is not in the Nimbug. And again, I would do Wandering Star, but I'm constantly running in tall grass. That's just way too risky. So, let's go. I see you, P-Gust. Thunderstorm. Very nice. And then let's reset the spawns. And then we've got another Moss Station. Almost missed it. That's actually kind of funny, the fact that I almost missed it. I can do Hurricane at this point. That'll give me the 3 that I need. Both of them cost 15 SP, so didn't totally matter what I used there. Alright, next Nimbug. Chain of Stars. Voltempest, get out my way. Thunderstorm. No, we get halted. We can't escape. We can't escape. I wish I could just use Boombat. And Boombat, unfortunately, doesn't have Chain of Stars, so... Well... I was going to avoid the P-Gust, but I also just remembered it actually is beneficial to knock out other Elestrals. With the Celestial Challenger, that decreases our odds by 7 for each Celestial we defeat, so... It's worth it. There's the Moss Station. Get out of my way, Voltempest! then we hurricane. Bam. Bam. Alright, next Nimbug, go. Nimbug, there it is. Chain of Stars. 3787. Nice. Not bad at all. Definitely got a heal. No Nimbug. No touchy. Heal. Excuse me. Good Lord. We thunderstorm it. I need water. It's warm in here. Stay hydrated, chat. Thunderstorm. Oh, I almost got it. Bam! Just do hurricane. I mean, I could have used thunderstorm as well. That would have knocked it out, but it's okay. It's fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Nimbug. I'm gonna do Chain of Stars. Bam. 3745. Lone Voyager number 2. Oh, we got Jumpstart though. Yeah, we're doing Jumpstart. Get them odds to 1 in 100. How about 1 in 10? That sounds better. Whip up. Let's see, this is why I don't fight werepups. Werepups are strong. Oh, I got all 5. Shriek hurts. Ow! That hurt. Run. Yikes. That is why I don't fight werepup. Excuse me, Clovey. You got a Nimbug down here? No? Alright. Nimbug down here? No, that's a mudlet. Where are the Nimbugs at? Oh, there's one. Way up there. Alright, Chain of Stars, and then we heal. Because, ouch, that hurt. Alright, don't touch me, don't touch me. There we go. Much better. Alright, so then we do that. We get halted, that's fine. But we do that. But then we get to 7 out of 10. And then because we get a +3 at the start of each battle, I can just run into the next Nimbug now. I should reset the spawns first. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Mudlet, Nimbug. So now you see we're 7 out of 10 in the top left. Now we're 10 out of 10. Let's go. Bam. 3682. Another Nimbug, but I'm not ready for it. Let's run into this Clovey. And then we're going to thunderstorm it. Oh, the Clovey healed. That's okay. I got 10 out of 10 anyway. And then the Nimbug that was here did despawn, but that's okay. So we just reset the spawns. No big deal. Not at all. And actually, I'm thinking about it. I should have finished off the Clovey because I still have the Celestial Challenger, which gives us the -7 for each Celestial defeated. I almost hit Thunderstorm on that. I was like, wait, no, I'm going for Nimbug now. No Thunderstorm, please. I guess we can do Farsight. That works. Yeah, that works. Come here, Mustachian. Thunderstorm. Ow. There we go. Alright, Nimbug. Next Nimbug. Let's go. Chain of Stars. Nice. Nice, we're doing good so far. I don't need to heal each time, but it helps. There's no penalty to do so, so. Alright, what do we start? I don't want to fight the Werepup. I cannot run into the Nimbug just yet. And there's another one down here. Cool! Not good. Again, I would try to run into something in the grass. However, there's a P-Gust. Nimbug also spawns in the grass, so that's not good. Thunderstorm? Yes, we want Thunderstorm. That actually gives us more EP than Hurricane does. I got a penalty? Why did I get a penalty? No penalties for me, please. Mudlet. Of course, now all of these Elestrals are there. For healing? Nope, no penalty. Nope. I can heal. Bam. If you imagine that's actually a wish, you get a penalty for healing. Oh wait, there is one. It's called Chainbound Zeal. I'm gonna go for this Clovey. Yeah, Thunderstorm. We want Thunderstorm. And then, like I said, we want to defeat the Clovey. Whimper, owie. And then we can just do a Tempest Lunge. Heals equals odds go back up with a certain percentage. That would be wild. That would be wild. And mean. That would be so mean. Oh, you healed? My bad. Nimbug. But funny? Yeah, funny for you guys. For me, who's actually doing this, I'd be like, but. Time to pitch it to Dan, right? Yeah, I don't want any of these. Now, there's actually a pretty major one in healing in terms of the, like I said, the Chainbound Zeal. When you get that, you can't heal outside of battle. If you do heal outside of battle with the chainbound zeal, you break your chain. You done. You did done messed up there, buddy. So yeah, don't do that. We are ready for the Nimbug. We just got a thing, so not gonna get another thing immediately. So we're at 34.94. Not too bad. Let's roll Full Tempest around us. Gotta heal. I see the P-Gust. The P-Gust will be a nice, easy victory. And we get 7 out of 10. With our jump start, we're good. Let's go! Both of them are here, but they're not going to be after the Nimbug. That's unfortunate, but alright. Chain of Stars. 34.54. Very nice. We get another wish next time. So let's see if either one of these stayed. Nope. LOL, nope. Mudlet's good. Mudlet'll be a good one. We get 4. Let's go. Alright. There's Nimbug. There's one up there as well, but that's okay. We already got this one. Chain of Stars. 34.14. Oh, there's Chainbound Zeal. Unfortunately, I'm not in a position to take the Chainbound Zeal just yet. Dying Wish is a good one too, but that's okay. If anything would cause the Stellar Chain to break, prevent it from breaking, fully heal the caster and their party, and destroy this wish. That's a really good insurance policy to make sure that you don't mess up. Chainbound Zeal is really good, but healing outside of combat breaks the chain. I mean, I guess technically I could do it, because I do have Jumpstart. But that means I'm not gonna be able to fight the Elestrals. Is it worth grabbing that? Is it worth it? You know what? Why not? Why not? So with that being said, all I am doing is running into the Elestrals and running away. With the exception of P-Gust, I think. Although SP is a thing. No. I'm gonna save my SP. I'm gonna run into non-Nimbug Elestrals and just run. That kind of defeats the purpose of the Celestial Challenger, but Chainbound Zeal will make up for that. Clovey, there's Nimbug. Yeah, see, look at how much more that goes down. Like, Chainbound Zeal is just OP. Alright, so we can run into this Clovey. That's a good thing. Alright, what else we got? Do we got a not Nimbug down here? Nope. Well, that's a no for me. Let's not run into the grass. Let's grab this Clovey. That'll get us to 6. And then there's a mudlet. Excuse me. Nice. Nimbug down here still? Nope, it's a Clovey now. Alright, so we're safe to do the Nimbug. There's a P-Gust right there, but that's okay. We doesn't need it. Excuse me, dude. Clovey, there's a Nimbug, there's one up there as well, that's okay. Chain of Stars. Turn south. Alright, we got another Nimbug, but I can't run into it yet. Another Nimbug. Moustachian, rather. Let's do that. Do. P-Gust. Like I said, we just save SP. Let's see, we got a Nimbug right there. And then Mudlet right here, we're good. Escape. And then we are at 9, so we're good for our next Nimbug. Come back. Come back, Nimbug. Chain of Stars. 3252. Let's go. Another jump start. That is 100% what I wanted to see. Alright, so Celestial Challenger, we are not worried about that anymore. We got Farsight, da-da-da. Let's get the second jump start. So now we'll get 6 EP empowerment. We'll get 6 empowerment for each battle we start. So now I only need to run into one Celestial instead of 3. So now Nimbug. Chain of Stars. 3196. So really the only thing that's going to make this faster is if we get Lone Soul. I just saw that. I didn't see him in time. I'm going to have to bond. Okay, we're good. I'm going to have to bond. Save the chain. Good news is the next Nimbug I get, I'll be fine. Because I'm at the 6, but let's take the Nimbug out of the party. But like I said, we're at the 6, so the next one will be fine because we'll get to the 10. And then we do Chain of Stars. 3139, let's go. Alright, and then that changed to a Nimbug, which is fine. Alright, Cave. Don't even think about the healer guy. We got Chainbound Zeal now. I see no P-Gust. I just need something that's not a Nimbug. Thank you. Alright, Nimbug? Of course. Nimbug? Nimbug! Yay! Nimbug was waiting down here for me. The waiting. Bam! 3081. Let's go. Let's see. Healing Surge. I mean, I don't really need that. And I don't want either of the other ones, so we're gonna just go ahead and skip that. Alright, I see a Nimbug way up there. Gotta be careful. Werepup, I can run into the werepups now. I can just run into them and run away. The next Nimbug is right there. Chain of Stars. This will drop us to 3022. Thought we would get below 3,000 there, but that's okay. Chainbound Zeal's still rolling. Moss Station, actually. I don't know where I'm going. Might as well grab him. Might as well grab it before I reset the spawns. Alright, Mudlet, Clovey, and then another Clovey, so no Nimbug. Let's run into the Mudlet. We'll reset the spawns. And then there's a Nimbug up there. That works. That works for me. Alright, we're going to Chain of Stars. And we are now officially below 3,000. Very nice. I like that. Ooh, gotta be careful. Running into the grass. Let's run into this Mudlet. That'll get us to our 6 out of 10 empowerment. Nimbug? Nimbug! 10 out of 10 empowerment. Chain of Stars. Bam! 39 or 2901. Almost went up again. Farsight chains, but I don't think there's anything really that I want to get rid of. So we're good. Nothing to get rid of there. Alright. Let's go reset the spawns. Run into the Moss Station here real quick. Let's go. Again, really the only thing that'll make this faster is Lone Soul. Then I can run into the Nimbugs all I want. Chain of Stars. I see the Clovey. Werepup up there. So let's run from the Clovey. I see a couple more Clovies, and we got a Nimbug down here. Nope, it's a Clovey. Yeah, let's just reset. Yeah. We'll just reset. There we go. Now we got a ton right there. My goodness. So many bugs. And I said this game didn't have any bugs. Silly image. Clovey! How dare I? We just want to run from Clovey. That's all. I see a Nimbug. Chain of Stars. Bam. 2712. Alright. We are good. So still nothing too crazy to get in terms of the wishes. What do we got down here? I saw the Nimbug there, so we're fine. But Moss Station came back. Awesome. So we're ready for the next Nimbug. Let's reset the spawns. And actually, I kind of need to slow down going out that cave. Because while it's rare that a stellar, or rather an celestial is in the first part of the cave, it can spawn. And where it can spawn, it has a chance to be stellar. So, gotta be careful there. Alright, we'll run into this Clovey. And we just run away. And then the Nimbug over there became Clovey. But we got a Nimbug down here. Let's go. Chain of Stars. We are below 2,600, chat. Getting closer. And I see that Clovey that I can just run into. Very nice. And then now I can just reset the spawns and we'll be good. I don't know what happened there. Nimbug, I see a Nimbug way up there. So let's go ahead and grab it. Chain of Stars. 25-14, nice. Again, not really getting good wishes here. Oh boy. Nimbug? Yeah. Unfortunate. Alright, gotta bond with this one. I hit the wrong button. I wanted it to be down. There we go. Well, the good news is that because I missed the one bond, I passed turn, which means I got 30 SP, which fully healed me. But since I was inside a battle, we are good. Awesome. So now I got a third Nimbug, so I am going to release this one and release this one. So we're good. Awesome. Alright, well, I can run into the next Nimbug, though. Because that does it, but like I said, I just gotta be a little bit more careful. This is why I want Lone Soul, though. Because then I don't have to worry about that. Alright, what's down here? Clovey, let's go. Lone Soul, as long as you have one Elestral in your party, gives you a full 10 out of 10 empowerment at the start of every battle. So, we want that. 100%. See? There's an Elestral. There's a Boombat right there. It's not stellar, but it could have been. Nimbug. There it is. Next Nimbug is right here. We're going to chain of stars it. That drops us below 2,400. Nice. There's a couple of Nimbugs over there. Oh, frickin' heck, man. Ugh. Frustrating. I didn't see it in time. Didn't see it in time. Come on. There we go. Alright. Chain is still going, so no worries at all. It's just I don't want to keep bonding with these things if I don't have to. So, we still get nothing in terms of wishes. And once again, Lone Soul continues to elude me. Even though we saw it like 6 or 7 times after I got it with the Lockagon hunt earlier today. Pain in my butt. Do. Like, I wouldn't even take another jump start because it doesn't change the fact. Like, that's only 9. 3 jump starts would be only 9. So. Alright, are you both here? P-Gust is. There's the Moss Station. And then Nimbug up there. Let's go get it. Because we can avoid the grass. I mean, not that it matters. I can hit the grass now. Right now. Right meow. 2164. We're about almost down to half odds, chat. That's pretty good. I touched the grass there, though. Clovey. And, oh, that stayed in Nimbug. Nice. That actually helps a lot. Chain of Stars. 2091. Nope. Base odds for the pre-alpha is 1 in 4096. Well-known odds. Yep. 100%. And you can drop it all the way down to 1 in 10. So, we are officially under half odds now. Werepup, yep. Let's go. Let's do it up. Nimbug right there. Yep, we're good. Full Tempest, get out the way. Full Tempest, please. Hashtag bring back 1 in 192 odds, 8192. I think Dan was mentioning something about the Stellars being 1 in 10,000. So the Stellars in the actual game are going to be quite rare. You are going to have to work for them. That's his, that was his goal anyway, from my understanding. All right, got ahead, and we got our 6 empowerment. I really need either another Chainbound Zeal to make this go faster, or give me Lone Soul so I can just run into Nimbugs. Shinies are sometimes easy to get. Yep. There's another Chainbound Zeal. There you go. Ask and you shall receive. I got another Jumpstart, but again, it doesn't make sense to grab a third one. Yeah, but I agree. I mean, you're naturally going to have a better chance of odds with Overworld, with them being available in the Overworld. So if you get a lot of spawns, you're going to see a lot of Alestrals, Pokemon, whatever game you're playing, and just naturally they're going to appear. I can just run from this one. As you've seen, I've gotten, well, technically 4 full odds Stellars. I failed the one, unfortunately, because I was running in and out of the cave too fast. But I've seen 4 full-odd Stellars. Which is pretty epic. There's a werepup up there. I'm gonna go get it. Yeah, not too shabby at all. And then I think there was maybe 1 or 2 Elestrals that weren't fully down to the 1 in 10 when I got them. I know Sprouter was like 1 in 2,000, like the high 2,000s when I got it. And then I got one, I think, like 1 in 20. It was at the end of the chain. But otherwise, most of the other Stellars that I've gotten have been 1 in 10. But that's why I have these guys separated here in the box. Hold on. Let me get to a safe spot. That's why I have these guys separated here in the box. These 3 down here that I'm highlighting. The Clovey. The, I can't think of it. Sorlet and the Kreisbohr were all full odds. And I failed a Cryoling. But I did redeem it, but I actually went for it. So, and then, like I said, all of the starters, the 5 that I've gotten so far at the top, with the exception of Sprouter here, were 1 in 10. And I think, I forget which one of these was like 1 in 20, 1 in 19, but something was like right at the end of the chain. So there. I also forgot there's a Soul Bell over here that I can run into. Use Solar Beam. Wrong game? Question mark. Clovey is down there, so that's kind of what I've gotten so far. Moss Station. I need a Nimbug. There's one up there, so let's get it. Bang. Alright, Chain of Stars. 1 and 1497, just under 1,500. Yeah, nothing. Also, we have 2 Chain-Bound Zeals now, so we're pretty good. Again, I gotta run into non-Nimbug Elestrals to bump to 6 first before I run into a Nimbug. Because sadly, I don't have Lone Soul. For whatever reason, that wish continues to elude me when I need it. And then when I finally get it, it's like, oh, right, yeah, you can have it. Thanks. Thanks! Another Boombat over there. I saw you. Not stellar. There's a Nimbug. Let's go. Chain of Stars. Drops us to 1 in 1370. So we're getting close to the end of this chain, my friends. Alright, let's see if Moss Station. Yeah. Use Celestial Beam? Okay. How about if I use Chain of Stars? Can I do that? I'm gonna do that. Nimbug! Bam! It drops well over 100 now with the double Chain-Bound Zeals. That is awesome. Mudlet right here. Nimbug up there, so let's just go. Oh, I ran into something. Nimbug? No, werepup. And that became a Clovey. That's okay. Nimbug? Nimbug! Yay! Chain of Stars. 1 and 1110. A third chain-bound zeal. Alright. We can do that. We got chain-bound zeal, lone voyager right here. And actually, it's kind of funny. With the lone voyager gone, I no longer, and because I don't have lone soul, I no longer have to keep an empty party. So, let's go. I tried the new Animal Crossing update. I have not. Alright, I do need to run into a non-Nimbug Alestral. I'm gonna be honest with you, Chaos. I don't even know what the new Animal Crossing update entails. I'm so out of the loop with Animal Crossing. Nimbug. Cookie? Yes, Cookie is in there. Third chainbound zeal, you're just gonna watch that go nyum. But we are below triple digits. Yeah, Octavius, my wonderful friend. Me, the only thing I know is the increased number of players online in the Switch 2. Right. I do think I remember that in one of the previous directs. But yeah, honestly, at this point, I got other things to do than play Animal Crossing, unfortunately. Like, I love the game. It was a lot of fun when I played it, but at this particular time, I have zero interest in returning to it. I see a Nimbug up there. Don't run into the grass. Bam! Chain of Stars. Bam! 1 in 597. Curse Star. Still no Lone Soul. At this point, it doesn't matter. Chain is pretty much over. Be Gust. Alright, let's reset the spawns. Nimbug right here. Chain of Stars. 1 in 420. Haha, nice. It's a great number. Alright, non-Nimbug. Non-Nimbug. No, you both are Nimbugs. There you are. There's the next Nimbug. Let's get it. Chain of Stars. Bam. 1 in 240. Very nice. We're getting there. All right, I just see the Mudlet. Let's grab that real quick. 6 out of 10. That's what we want to see. And then you're a Mudlet down here. P-Gus down there. Nice. No Stellars coming into the cave. No Stellars coming out of the cave. I see the Nimbug up top. There's one closer right here. Nice. Chain of Stars. 1 in 57. So our next chain will get us to the odds that we want to be. And that one's not stellar, so let's run into this one real quick. The Clovey, that is. don't see stellar, so let's drop this to 1 in 10, and we should have the stellar here shortly. I see the one up there. Stellar Nimbug waiting for me down here. Nope, that's a Clovey. In the next 5 minutes it'll show up? I hope so. Like I'm gonna come around the corner and it's gonna be right here. No? Oh, okay. Wait. It's gonna be right here. Dang. Chain of stars. Gotta keep it rolling. That's the only reason I don't want to run into the grass like that. Is because if I do run into a non-stellar Nimbug, I'm gonna have to keep Chain of Starsing it. And if I have 0 out of 10, that's gonna be difficult. So P-Gust, run away. Because darn, if I had Lone Soul, I would totally do that with Nimbug. Because all of the stellars that I've gotten have been the overworld or roaming encounters. I have not gotten one in the grass yet. Nimbug, can I ask you to move, please? Ah! Stellar Nimbug. Nope. Alright, let's run into this Clovey. Oh, reset the spawns that way. Reset the spawn. Stellar Nimbug. That's a werepup. Nope. Come here, werepup. Stellar Nimbug. Stellar Nimbug. Yeah! Stellar Nimbug! Let's go! Where you going, buddy? Where are you going? Oh, it's so good. Let's go! Stellar Nimbug on screen is so good. Like, I can't stress enough that the stellars in this game have been just absolutely phenomenal for like every single one of them. It's been awesome. All right, let us bond with the stellar Nimbug, my friends. Let's go! Second stellar of the stream, Stellar Nimbug, brings us to a completed chain once again, my friends. Let's go! Let's go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And then we save again just to be safe. Why on earth are you yelling? Because yes. So there we go. So here is stellar number 1 of the day. Stellar Locagon. Normally very blue. Looking very epic. I love it. And then of course, then we get the Stellar Nimbug. Very, very cool. Love it. Love it so much. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Alrighty. Don't mind the fact that the game kind of paused there. All right, time to ascend. I'm kind of thinking that's probably what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do next time. In terms of stellars. I kind of want to go back for the starters, so I think I'm gonna start with Quackle next time, which means I'll have to go into the cave where I got the Fun Glow. So, beyond the cave to my right which is really cool. So, all right, guys, I think that's gonna do it for me today. We got 2 stellars, very successful stream today. I want to thank everybody for coming out, hanging out. Thank you guys so much for everything. Chaos, this was a couple days ago, but thanks for the 71 months. I really, really appreciate it. I have to carry on streaming. Nika, make up my mind. You said I can't stream, now you don't want me to stop streaming? What the heck? But yeah. Marvin, thanks again for the 54 months, and Tiller with the raid. I really appreciate it. And of course, anybody else who spent their time, I really, really appreciate it. Carry on as an Alestral? I know. I don't think it's in this game. Not yet, anyway. It might be. Can't promise anything, so. So. Alright, guys. We are actually going to do a raid today because I'm feeling like we want to share the love. So, copy and paste this raid message for you, me, my friends. I really appreciate it. We're going to go raid somebody new for me, anyway. We're going to go raid a friend of Chaos's, Dark Master Spence. So, go say hi to Spence. Tell him I sent you. I would really, really appreciate giving him some love. I've enjoyed the content that I've seen from him so far. So, let's go say hi to a new friend, and we'll go from there. But guys, I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much for coming out and enjoying the stream today. I will be back tomorrow with some shiny hunting. We'll hopefully get our Alpha Chikorita. If not, I'm sure we'll get some cool shinies, and we will go from there. But guys, thank you so much for joining me today, for hanging out. I really do appreciate it. You guys have an awesome rest of your day, and I will catch you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.